Porsha Williams is not backing down. Watch her fight to keep filming Real Housewives of Atlanta in her marital home despite the divorce drama. Welcome to another episode of Pink Flag Media's 3C Chat, where we dive into the chaos, controversy, and confusion surrounding the latest news and entertainment, always with the juicy legal twist. I'm your host, and today we've got sizzling hot topics that are burning up the headlines, so let's get into it. Today we're unraveling the tangled web of drama surrounding reality TV star Porsha Williams and her estranged husband, Simon Guobadia. Now, if you've been keeping up with their drama, you know this couple is no stranger to the spotlight or the courtroom. But what happens when the two collide? We are focused on their high-profile divorce. This story has it all: romance, controversy, legal battles, and emotional turmoil. So come on in, have a seat, and let's break down everything that's happening in this headline-making separation. First, let's set the stage. Porsha Williams, the star of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, filed for divorce from Simon Guobadia in February after just 15 months of marriage. In her filing, Porsha described the marriage as irretrievably broken, with no prospects for reconciliation. This news shocked many fans who had followed their whirlwind romance closely. For those who might need a refresher, Porsha and Simon went public with their relationship in 2021, shortly after Simon split from Fallen Pina, who was also featured on the show. Their engagement in May 2021 and subsequent marriage in November 2022 were marked by public declarations of love and happiness. However, the rapid progression from Simon's divorce with Fallon to his engagement with Porsha sparked significant media attention and public scrutiny. When it comes to legal representation, Porsha is not messing around. She has hired powerhouse attorney Randall Kessler to represent her in this divorce. Kessler is a well-known figure who previously represented Porsha in her 2013 divorce from Cordell Stewart. He's also represented other high-profile clients like Nene Leakes, Jeannie Mai, Christina Milian, and The Dream. In her legal complaints, Porsha has made specific demands. She has requested that the court enforce their prenup and preserve all financial documents relevant to their ongoing separation. Also, she's asked that no shared property be sold during the divorce proceedings to ensure a fair division of assets. Now let's pivot more deeply into the legal aspects of her divorce. Specifically, we'll focus on two aspects. First, we'll explore why Porsha has made demands that the prenup be enforced and that the financial documents be preserved, and why she has requested to prevent the sale of the shared property during the divorce proceedings. Then we'll pivot to her demands to use the house, more specifically to film the show. So let's get into it. First, let's talk about her demands for enforcement of the prenup and preservation of financial documents. So whether we're calling it a prenuptial agreement or a prenup, it's a legal document that outlines the division of assets and debts if a marriage ends in divorce. By demanding the enforcement of their prenup, Porsha aims to ensure that the terms they agreed upon before their marriage are upheld. Enforcing the prenup is crucial because it provides a clear and legally binding framework for how their assets and debts should be divided. This can help avoid a lengthy and contentious legal battle over financial matters. Without the prenup, the division of assets would be subject to Georgia's equitable distribution laws, which could lead to unpredictable outcomes. Preservation of financial documents is another critical aspect. Under Georgia law, financial transparency is essential for a fair divorce settlement. Porsha's request to preserve financial documents ensures that all relevant financial information is available for review. This includes bank statements, tax returns, income records, and any other financial documents that reflect the couple's assets and debts. By preserving these documents, Porsha can verify the accuracy of financial disclosures and ensure that all assets are accounted for. This transparency helps in achieving a fair and equitable division of property. It also prevents either party from hiding assets or misrepresenting their financial situation. Now let's move on to Porsha's specific requests to prevent the sale of shared property during the divorce proceedings. In Georgia, once a divorce is filed, both parties are typically subject to an automatic restraining order, which prevents them from making significant changes to their financial situation. This includes selling, transferring, or hiding assets. By making specific requests to prevent the sale of shared property, Porsha is reinforcing this legal protection. This ensures that neither party can sell or transfer assets without the other's consent or a court order. The goal is to maintain the status quo of the couple's financial situation until the court can make a fair division of property. This request is particularly important in high-asset divorces like Porsha and Simon's. It prevents either party from dissipating marital assets out of spite or financial desperation. For example, if Simon were to sell a shared property, it could significantly reduce the overall marital estate, leaving less to be divided between them. Preventing the sale of shared property also ensures that the court has a clear and accurate picture of the couple's assets. This makes it easier for the court to make an equitable division of property based on the couple's financial situation at the time of the divorce filing. Porsha Williams' legal demands for prenup enforcement, preservation of financial documents, and prevention of property sales are all strategic moves to ensure a fair and transparent divorce process under Georgia law. These steps are designed to protect her financial interests and achieve an equitable division of assets. Now, let's move on to current day now that we've got a little bit of the past covered. Let's set up the scene. Porsha and Simon are in the midst of a messy divorce, and the main battleground? Their luxurious $7 million marital home in Georgia. Simon bought this mansion before their 2022 nuptials, but post-split, Porsha is fighting tooth and nail to film her life within those opulent walls for the upcoming season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. She says it's vital for her career and income. And when reality TV is your bread and butter, the cameras need to keep rolling, right? However, Simon is not having it. He sent a cease and desist letter to the show's production company, True Entertainment, demanding all filming at the home stop amid their divorce proceedings. He's even included the deed to the house in his legal toolkit. He says that he's the sole owner and he has every right to block Porsha and the Bravo crew. But Porsha's not backing down. She filed an emergency order seeking the right to film in the home, claiming that restricting her filming is retaliatory and it's interfering with her ability to earn a living. The court documents are packed with drama. Porsha alleges that Simon's actions are purely to sabotage her career. And let's be real, for a reality TV star, what's life without a little on-screen chaos? Now, here's where it gets even messier. Simon's not just fighting the cameras, he's also fighting Porsha's presence altogether. He's filing for a restraining order against her, alleging that her behavior has been unstable, threatening, and harassing. He's included his family in the restraining order, claiming that Porsha's actions have endangered them. According to Simon, she's even had people call the house relentlessly to drive his family out. Talk about dialing up the drama. But let's get to the legal meat and potatoes. Simon claims he is the sole owner of the property and he has the right to control who films there. However, Porsha's argument hinges on a prenup clause, which stipulates that Simon must leave the property within 30 days of filing for divorce. She believes this clause gives her the right to stay and film. This clash highlights a critical legal question. When a marital home is contested in a divorce, how do pre-existing agreements and ownership rights play out, especially in the public eye of reality TV? Typically, the enforceability of prenup clauses can vary significantly depending on state laws and the specific language of the agreement. Now, we're not offering legal advice. We're just taking a sneak peek and a bird's eye view into their legal chaos, controversy, and confusion. If the court sides with Porsha, it sets a precedent that such clauses can indeed overrule ownership claims in divorce settlements, or at least temporarily. On the other hand, if Simon wins, it underscores the power of property ownership over spousal agreements. And let's not forget the added layer of public interest. How much should personal disputes impact one's professional life, especially when that life is lived on camera? So what's next for Porsha and Simon? Only time in the court will tell. But one thing's for sure, this legal showdown is far from over, and we'll be here to keep you updated with all the twists and turns. Until next time, keep it real, keep it legal, and keep it 3C. Thank you for joining us for all the chaos, controversy, and confusion in news and entertainment with a legal twist. Be sure to subscribe to get more updates on your favorite reality TV stars and their latest adventures. Also, drop down in the comments and let me know if you would fight for the right to film in your marital home, especially if that's how you earn a living. I'll drop down in the comments with you. See you in the next episode. Stay tuned and stay fabulous.